Welcome back to iReview, where we deliver comprehensive breakdowns on the gear you rely on. If you're continually optimizing your loadout for that perfect intersection of lightweight maneuverability and practical versatility, you're in the right place. Today, we are taking an in-depth look at the .410 shotgun market. While they may lack the punishing recoil of a traditional 12-gauge, the .410 delivers highly capable ballistics with exceptional control. This makes it an incredibly efficient platform for a variety of applications, from precise pest management to reliable home defense. It is a caliber that often fundamentally shifts how you view your own arsenal once you experience its handling firsthand. In this video, we are evaluating the top contenders currently on the market. We have curated a lineup that covers the entire spectrum, from highly capable, budget-conscious models to advanced tactical platforms engineered for peak performance. Let's dive into the data and break down the models that truly stand out in their class. The Rossi Tuffy, the ultimate .410 Swiss Army knife. Hey there, fellow gun enthusiast. Picture this. You're out in the woods, needing something super light and packable that won't weigh you down like a boat anchor. Enter the Rossi Tuffy, the ultimate utility gun that's basically the Swiss Army knife of the .410 world. From a purely objective standpoint, this break-action single barrel is built specifically for mobility. Tipping the scales at just under 3 pounds, it is a dream for quick hikes or stashing in your bug-out bag. Rossi kept it feather light by utilizing a polymer receiver and stock. Furthermore, its breakdown capability is highly practical. You can simply twist off the front sling swivel to remove the forend, allowing the gun to break down even smaller for tight storage. It also features a thumbhole stock with built-in shell holders on both sides, which snugly holds up to 8 2.5 or 3-inch shells exactly where you need them. Aesthetically, it blends into whatever scenario you're in, offering color options like black, gray, OD green, or tan. Subjectively speaking, handling the Rossi Tuffy is where it really shines. There is a reason so many survivalists swear by single shots. It's that beautiful simplicity. No complex mechanics to fuss with, no jams, just point and shoot. When taking it out for squirrels or backyard pest control, the incredibly low recoil makes follow-up shots an absolute breeze, making it highly approachable even for smaller folks or complete newbies. Plus, having that ammo right in the stock feels incredibly intuitive. Imagine you're in a pinch, reloading on the fly. Bam, your ammo is right at your fingertips. No more fumbling with bulky gear when space is tight. In my personal opinion, the Rossi Tuffy is a phenomenal do-it-all companion. It isn't trying to be a high-capacity tactical beast, and it doesn't need to be. If you pair it with birdshot, you get excellent close-range zaps, or you can drop in slugs for a bit more reach. It perfectly bridges the gap between survival utility and reliable pest control. As for the price, it sits at an MSRP of just $187, making it an absolute steal that won't break the bank. If you're looking for a rugged, packable, and incredibly fun shotgun to round out your arsenal, you'll wonder how you ever lived without this one. The Rossi Brawler. Old school charm meets modern utility. Let's chat about a gun that flips the script on what a shotgun can be. If you've ever thought a handgun could handle shotgun duties without the bulk, the Rossi Brawler is your answer. It's a slick revival of Rossi's break-action pistols, delivering that perfect mix of old-school charm and modern upgrades. Looking at the specs, this single-shot bad boy chambers both .410 shells and .45 Colt. It features a 9-inch rifled barrel that is slab-sided, which gives it a clean look and better balance. Tipping the scales at just 2 pounds 4.7 ounces, it's a lightweight champ. Rossi also borrowed some smarts from their Tuffy line by slapping on a factory optics rail. That rail is grooved with a serrated rear sight and a polymer front blade, meaning it's ready to rock irons right out of the box, or mount a red dot for quicker aiming. Out in the field, handling this gun is an absolute blast. It is incredibly easy to tote around or slip into a pack without feeling like you're lugging bricks. The hand-filling rubber grip, which was swiped straight from the Taurus Raging Hunter, soaks up recoil like a champ, making the gun comfy to shoot even when you're running hotter loads. Operation is dead simple. Break it open, drop in a round, snap it shut, you're set. There are no complex mechanics to fuss with. Picture this. You're on a casual hike, you spot a snake, or you suddenly need to signal. Bam! A 410 birdshot does the trick perfectly. Then you can easily switch to .45 Colt for a bit more punch at targets or small game. In my opinion, the true value of the Brawler is its absolute reliability. You'll love plinking with pistols like this, because that sheer simplicity really shines, especially in survival scenarios where reliability trumps capacity. When compared to bulkier shotguns, this pistol's portability makes it a massive win for EDC enthusiasts. At an MSRP of just $257.99, it is budget-friendly fun that absolutely doesn't skimp on features. The Tech LVR TX. Old school charm meets modern tactical now. For a fresh spin on old school charm, let's check out the Tech LVR TX. Objectively speaking, this is a tactical lever-action 410 that's machined in-house from aluminum, giving it lightweight toughness without feeling cheap. What really sets it apart from your classic traditional lever guns is the skeletonized buttstock, equipped with a cheek riser, onboard shell holders, and various accessory mounts. The feature list reads exactly like a tactical wish list. A top Picatinny rail for scopes or red dots, M-LOK slots underneath for bipods or lights, a fiber optic front sight for fast target pickup, barrel options ranging from 20 to 24 inches, with MC5 cylinder chokes to tune your spread. Depending on the barrel length you choose, you are looking at tube capacities ranging from 5+1 up to 9+1. Subjectively, out on the range or the homestead, this gun feels thoroughly modern while brilliantly keeping that classic lever-action soul. Tipping the scales at 7.7 pounds, it balances exceptionally well for offhand shooting without punishing your shoulder. You might have reservations about the action, but the lever cycle is actually smoother than you'd expect from a Turkish import, thanks to specific refinements Tech made after studying competitor grinds. It is highly adaptable in practical scenarios. Just imagine loading up birdshot for a barn rat problem and then seamlessly swapping to slugs for something bigger downrange, all without ever changing platforms. In my personal opinion, the LVR TX strikes an outstanding balance between form, function, and value. Compared to something like the Henry X model, you are giving up a bit of that American-made cachet, but in return, you are gaining a much more tactical aesthetic at a significantly friendlier price point. If lever actions are your jam, but you crave 21st century flair without paying Henry-level pricing, the LVR TX absolutely delivers. With street prices running between $400 to $600 depending on the configuration, it is an irresistible option for anyone looking to modernize their 410 arsenal. The Sulun Arms SR 410, a wheelgun and scattergun lovechild. Now, if you're craving something a tad more exotic, how about a revolver that shoots shotgun shells? The Sulun Arms SR 410 is like if a wheelgun and a scattergun had a lovechild, bringing a completely unique profile to your arsenal. From a purely objective standpoint, this compact beast weighs in at 4.5 pounds, with a 24-inch overall length. The latest version stretches the stock to a 13.25-inch length of pull, and bumps the barrel to 12.2 inches, providing better handling and range without sacrificing portability. Mechanically, loading is revolver simple. Unlock the 5-shot cylinder, swing it out left and down, stuff in those 2.5 or 3-inch shells, you're good to go. It gives you the flexibility to fire double action for quick blasts or cock the hammer single action for precision. Out in the field, this gun is brilliant for concealed carry or tight spaces. It is highly backpack-friendly or holster-ready if you opt for the leather belt setup. You'll easily imagine strapping this on for a trail walk, because it's intuitive, points naturally, and that compact design means absolutely no snags. For sport shooting, it's an absolute hoot at the range, teaching you trigger discipline with a shotgun twist. Furthermore, don't let the 410 gauge fool you. Slugs from this thing deliver nearly double the muzzle energy of a .357 Magnum, which is perfect for stopping threats without over-penetration worries in home defense scenarios. At close quarters, buckshot patterns tight, but those slugs extend your effective distance significantly. In my opinion, if you need a gun that hides in plain sight, but roars when it counts, this is it. It is wild how something so small can feel so capable. Priced near $600, it offers an incredibly unique and practical shooting experience for anyone wanting a versatile, close-quarters companion that breaks the mold of traditional shotgun designs. Period. The Kel-Tec KSG 410, a high-capacity multi-role monster. For those who crave capacity and innovation, the Kel-Tec KSG 410 absolutely flips the script on traditional pumps. Born from demands for a softer shooting take on their 12-gauge KSG, this bullpup brings a radical new approach to the 410 platform. Looking at the specs, this shotgun packs dual magazine tubes for insane ammo loads. You get a massive capacity of up to 14 plus 1 of 2.5-inch shells, or 10 plus 1 of 3-inch shells. Unloaded, it weighs in at just 5 pounds 1 ounce, with a 26.1-inch overall length and an 18.5-inch barrel. The heavy use of polymer keeps the weight manageable, and while it features a fixed cylinder bore meaning no chokes, the pattern still holds surprisingly tight, 10 to 12 inches with birdshot at 7 yards. Out of the box, it ships with a fiber optic front sight and a carry handle, but you can easily swap that out for an optional aluminum Picatinny rail to mount a micro red dot for much faster target acquisition. Handling this gun gives you firepower flexibility on steroids. You can literally stuff one tube with birdshot for squirrels and the other with buckshot or slugs, simply flipping a selector lever to switch between them on the fly. There is no more fumbling to reload mid-action. You just pump and adapt to the situation. It is compact enough for easy vehicle storage or maneuvering around tight corners in your home. Think about defending your property with mixed loads. A pest pops up, you select birdshot. If a more serious threat escalates, you instantly flip to slugs. When you run bullpups like this, that short overall length really shines in confined spaces, drastically reducing your swing weight without sacrificing any barrel length. In my opinion, when compared to standard single-tube pumps, this dual setup is an absolute revelation for utility roles, covering everything from daily farm work to serious tactical setups. It is incredibly cool how this design turns a standard defensive tool into a true multi-role monster. Starting at just $495 for the black polymer model, it delivers highly affordable innovation that is very hard to beat. Well, that rounds out our expanded dive into the 410 world. These guns absolutely prove that a small bore doesn't mean a small impact. Whether you're chasing game, defending your turf, or just enjoying some quality range time, there is definitely a 410 out there that'll fit you like a glove. Which one is calling your name? Drop your thoughts down in the comments. Do you already own one of these? Or is there another favorite we completely missed? If this breakdown fired you up, make sure to give it a like, subscribe to Survival Gear Showcase, and ring that bell for more gear breakdowns designed to keep you prepared and entertained.